glasses on so you can see. Any of you people out there had a baby boy at home or know somebody with a baby boy? You ever change the baby on the basket on the table? And what they can pee with so much pressure, they can put your eye out. This is going to be like a urology section too, almost like you guys were talking about. So you better wear safety glasses. Now little boys, they can pee almost anywhere. They go outside, they pee on a tree, they pee on a car. If you have a brother and you're little, you can cross swords. That's when you pee at the same time in a toilet. Your mothers encourage it because you say, I'm flushing the toilet, you know. Now, it's a little harder when men get older. It's a little harder to pee. There's something called a prostate gland. As some of you guys may know about it. And if you don't know about it, it's going to get you, believe me. And it's usually the size of a walnut. Now, it can grow to the size of a grapefruit. It makes it harder to pee. So it's funny how in medicine, I was a dentist, so I call myself a doctor. In medicine, they always equate the size of organs in the body to fruit or vegetables, okay? So like your heart is the size roughly of a large apple. Your liver is about the size of a small watermelon. But the only one that makes sense is the cucumber. His cucumber is about the size of a cucumber, if he's lucky, okay? So, now, luckily there's a drug out there called Flomax, also known as Maximum Flow, and it helps older men pee easier. So if you go to a Bronco game and it's the fourth quarter and there's a big line in the urinal, don't get behind a bunch of old guys not on Flomax. If you do, you're going to probably miss the end of the game, and Bo Nix will call you out on it, okay? Now earlier I was in the bathroom, and you know, some women may not know this, but most of your men rooms have dividers in between the urinals, also called privacy screens or splash guards, because men are pigs, okay? And there's a rule of thumb, when a man goes to a urinal, he's got to spit first, you look straight ahead, and you don't talk to the guy next to you. Now earlier, I got to admit, I was next to Garrett and I peeked down, and all I can say is, I was impressed. So you ladies out there, you know, you maybe check that out later. And then also on the other side was Grayson next to me, and all I can say is, I'm sorry, Grayson. No, that's what he's saying. Now, you fast forward, you get married, you have that little baby I was talking about before. And they say when you're married and you have a baby, your life's going to change. Well, what they mean is you're not going to get laid as often, okay? It's just a fact of life. A double header no longer means twice a night, twice a month if you're lucky, you know? Oral sex could be a kiss on the cheek from your wife, or she says, go blow yourself. Now, fast forward again, you got a couple teenagers running around the house at night, and you go to bed with your wife, and you know, she's tired, she's exhausted, you're tired, and if you're lucky, she whispers these 3 words in your ear before she goes to sleep. Anybody know the 3 words? Not I love you, lock the door. That means you're gonna get lucky, okay? Now older men, if they're not Italian, sometimes need help in the bedroom, right? And so there's these drugs out there, you see them on TV all the time. You know, Viagra, Cialis, all this stuff, Hims, hers. The thing is, these older women that are married to these older guys don't want their husbands running around with woodies all day long, okay? So these pills were mostly invented for the younger girlfriends of these guys, you know? And actually, one of the developers of one of the drugs had a girlfriend named Alice. And because he invented the pill himself, he decided he's got to try it out. So he took it, he swallowed it, and a few minutes later he looks down and goes, look, see Alice, it works. Thank you.